guys, this is Dr. Atulya. I secured a rank of 11,000 in the last NEET PG exam. So this is me making a video on how to use BTR effectively. So because I really find it difficult initially during my prep days how to use BTR in a proper way. There wasn't much a clear-cut idea about that, and I struggled with that. So I don't want my juniors or those who are like taking the exam next year to face the same problem and waste their time. So that's why I'm making this video, so that I hope that this is very helpful for you guys. Coming to how to use it properly, BTR, you have to watch the subject videos at least like 3 times, and only you will get the hang of everything, because it is so intense and intense, like it will take time to grasp the things what are being taught in there. So it will take time, so you should watch it at least 3 times, then you should revise it again and again, because you forget it the very next day, or if you didn't revise it for at least 2 days, you will forget it completely. So that's how things are, okay? So it is like that for everybody. You don't have to be like sad, like I'm like forgetting everything, but it happens with everybody. But the only way you can make things work for you, or to remember well, is to revise. Revision is the key, nothing else. Then along with revision, it is equally important to do previous year questions and mastering them. It's a game changer, totally worth it, because as many previous year questions you do, you are like going to the same previous year topics, and you are reading those explanation and getting a hang of it, okay? Those are the topics which are repeated again and again, and NEET PG will ask you the same topics again and again, and in depth maybe. So you cannot take chance on previous year questions. What I see most people is that they do custom banks and other modules, and ignoring these previous year questions, which is the biggest mistake they ever will make, because previous year questions are the source, okay? Your base in which you are like working on. So you should not make any mistake from that, and you should be very thorough with the previous year topics and questions, and daily do mixed PYQs of 19 subjects. Initially started with 50 questions, then slowly increase it to 100 and 150 or more if you can. The more the better. Then the other thing is GT. Giving a grand test is very important, but equally what is important is reviewing it. If you don't review it, then it's of no use, literally. The more you give it, the more you will get the hang of solving MCQs and sticking through those 3 hours, and like keeping your calm and not panicking, and just getting the hang of doing the MCQs is a great skill to be acquired, because the art of solving MCQs, you need to master it. So the more you do questions, the more you will get accustomed to the the way of solving MCQ and taking the correct guess in the real exam also. So do it very nicely. Then these are the major 3 things that you should do every single day, so that like you can get a great rank in NEET PG next year, okay? If you make a single mistake in doing these 3 steps, that's where you are falling apart. If you like or just focusing on revision and not doing questions, then it's of no use. if you're just going on watching videos and you think that you will remember stuff, you are just delusional. I would say that that's not how things work. You have to work on all these three things and give importance to each one of them. And another thing is, yeah, I forgot to mention the GT frequency. Initially, you can give it like 2 weekly, then you can slowly increase it to weekly, and you can increase it to 3 or 4 times. Uh, every fourth day or fifth day, you can do it according to your capability, what you can do. The more you do, the better it will get for you. So, and you should review it. That's the major part, that's the toughest part, but once you get a hang of it, you will get through it. Then the secret weapon BTR has to offer is Sam's test and discussion. They are like just wow, they are like the ultimate game changer for anybody. So if you are like completing each subject, ma'am will give you like test and discussion. There is 1.0 to 6.0 test and discussion, so you should do it, try to complete it as many possible. So there is if you could do only 1 to 6.0, that's what ma'am recommends also. So that's a game changer. Everyone should do it. What I find most people making mistakes is that they buy BTR notes from online, or they just get it from Telegram, watch the older BTR videos, but that is not updated. That is what I'll tell you. But if you can buy the original BTR from Cerebellum, that would be the best for you, because that will have all the test and discussion and everything, and it's a game changer for you. So everyone should do it, because the test and discussion gives you an idea of how to solve MCQ, where you are making the mistake, what is the correct approach to way to think when you see such a question. And ma'am explains it so well, and she also gives tips like how to remember, and there is mnemonics and everything. So you are like going through the same important previous year topics again and again. That will make you remember much better rather than passively reading through the stuff. Then another thing is, BTR just is not enough. Uh, there is this question like popping up everywhere, like is BTR enough, is BTR enough? No, it's not enough. The content will never be enough, because it's so vast. 19 subjects, we all know that they can ask you from anywhere, but the previous year topics are the same. You have to focus on that previous year topics, and BTR gives you that base or core knowledge upon which you have to build. That building capacity depends upon you, entirely upon you, your capability, and you have to like find your weaker topics and you have to work on that. For example, for me, like OBG was very tough, so I used to go back to my revision notes and read it correctly, and some parts where I didn't understand, some topics which was tougher and very important for NEET PG, for example cast number 7, I used to watch those videos from wherever possible I could get, and collect those information and add on to the BTR and supplement it with it. So that's how you learn. Just BTR is not enough, but you have to like work selectively and work smart rather than hard. I would say like that. Then I'll say that there will be days when you like feel like giving up. You feel like this is not how you imagine things to be, but it's a lot tougher. There will be days like you want to like you don't want to study, but on those days, if you can do at least 10 MCQs, it will be worth it. Or you can just flip like 10 pages, or you can just read for like 1 hour. That's enough. Consistency is the key. Not like everybody tells you to study like 12, 16 hours a day, but it's not practically possible every single day for any human to achieve that amount of consistency. That's practically inhumane, but you have to just maintain that consistency. Even it's okay if you can only read like 1 hour one day, it's okay. Next day try to do it better. That's it. If you are like focusing on that, you will get your ultimate aim no matter what happens. So keep working hard and you will get that result what you have been working for. Trust me, in the end it will always work out. So BTR, as BTR say, believe to rakho. That is the tagline of BTR. Yeah, you should have that belief and faith in yourself. And also another friendly advice is like keep your friends closer. Like you should have your core friends by your side, because this is a very lonely journey and it gets like really hard near reaching its end. So you will need your like core friends, one or two best friends who will constantly support you no matter what, with no jealousy. And you don't also have to have that jealousy. They are not your competition. Actually, you will get your rank if you study well, and they'll get their rank if they study well. There is nothing much difference, like they are going to snatch your rank away or something like that. They won't, because you will only lose your rank if you don't study well in the proper way. Otherwise, you will definitely get a rank. She will also get a rank, or he will also get a rank. It doesn't matter. So just keep doing your work.